Guys, it's been a little minute. I have not filmed a video about not being super active on YouTube at the moment, but I did post on my community tab. So I can make a video there later, but I have some other things that I'm focusing on right now. So I will be uploading here, but kind of only when I feel like it, and as opposed to like a set schedule. So I can dive more into that, but I did want to let you guys know a big announcement. If you are not on Instagram, I am pregnant. I was going to hide this till like 20 weeks or something. I'm almost 15 weeks. But I realized I had no fucking content to post. So I was like, well, shit, I should have planned a little bit better for this. So I was pregnant in my video where I talked about weight loss, and I was like, whoo, I'm out of breath. Maybe I'm pregnant. I was fucking pregnant. That's why I was out of breath. So that was kind of awesome. But I just want to give you a little update, kind of what I'm doing, how's the pregnancy going. So this is just a very casual, literally sitting in front of my like kitchen sink because the lighting is just like really great here. So yeah, it's kind of weird. I just like popped a bar stool in my kitchen, but here we are. So if you're not on Instagram, I posted a video and I'll put it right here so you can see it. And I actually started to cry at the end of that like little clip, so I had to stop filming. But here's the belly. I've been filming every week right now so that I can do kind of some fun little intro to, I'm like jumping or whatever. So like when I jump, I'm like another week. And so I'm trying to do that. Hopefully like my brain like did it the right way, so it's good. But anyways, update. Where do I even begin? So I'm almost 15 weeks. I do know the gender, and I have a video of us opening those results, so I'll probably put it in here in a video soon. I have been so freaking busy. I have some new scent samples right here for my new shampoo and conditioner that I'm working on. If you didn't know anything about that, I need to do a video. I'm thinking I'm going to film opening that and going through it with you guys because I feel like I've been kind of like creating this brand with you. So if you want to see that, thumbs this video up, let me know below, and I'll for sure film it. I think it'll be really cool to open that and see what we've got. What else? Yeah, so pregnancy has been going really well. I have been so lucky with my pregnancies that I never have morning sickness. I pretty much just get really bad gas, and that is literally the first sign that I know that I'm pregnant. Like, the farts smell so they're so gnarly. And so yeah, gas, and I'm just fucking tired, man. And I think part of it is the fact that I have this set here to put into my compost, and I didn't close it, and now there's a bunch of gnats. Wonderful. So yeah, I've just been really tired and my brain has like not been working properly, but so far pregnancy has been going very well. The way that I told Nick was really fun, so I'll have to put that in a video soon as well. I'm going to upload it on Instagram first, and then I'm probably going to put it on here if you guys want to see it, but it was pretty awesome. I feel like every pregnancy you have, like the first one's really serious and like sweet and cute, and the next one's like, all right, we're doing this again, and then it just gets more casual and more casual. So I just literally did the dumbest thing to tell him I was pregnant. And so I will also share, because if you need a cool way to tell your spouse that you are pregnant, or your boyfriend, whoever, for when I had a miscarriage, unfortunately, or a chemical pregnancy, two before this one. And what I did was I took my tampon box and I wrote on it, mom's not going to need these for another 9 months, at least. And I handed it to Harlow in a bag, and I said, go give this to daddy. And so she walked up to him with this bag, and like he opened it and like pulled out this tampon box and like read the note and was like, wait, what? So I thought that was a really fun, clever way to like let him know that I was pregnant. So if you want to steal that one, you totally can. What else? I have been feeling really good. I'm like about to be out of my first trimester, but I'm super lucky. I don't ever get sickness. I don't get morning sickness. Nothing of the sort. I have been going to this place nearby that does like ultrasounds. Like I just pay them for the ultrasound or whatever. So I did a blood test to confirm the gender. The doctor saw the genitalia on an ultrasound, and I did too. Like now, like you can't hide it from me now. Like I'm seasoned now, guys. Like I know. I'm like, oh, there it is. I know exactly what this is. And you know, it's very distinct, like how girls look and how boys look. So I feel like you wouldn't be able to, like, if they're like, oh, you don't want me to tell you? I'm like, I can see it on the screen right now. So yeah, it's been confirmed 3 different which ways that it is I'm not going to tell you in this video. I have to come up with some kind of clever way to share the gender. And I actually had it planned, but unfortunately during that maternity shoot, I did not have the time to do that because the light was fading and everything. So I'm going to have to figure out another way. But I feel like each consecutive pregnancy that you have, the announcing and stuff just gets more casual and more casual and more casual, and I feel bad because it's like just not the same amount of effort, but it's just like, here we go again. Like, so I'm excited, and I feel like I probably should have made this into a Q&A for you guys, and maybe I'll do another one if you want to see that. I'm sure you guys have a bunch of questions. But keep an eye out for that, or you can leave them below in this video, and I will put them in another video if you're not on Instagram. But I am excited. When I wasn't trying. We definitely weren't trying, but we weren't like not trying. like I said, I had 2 miscarriages prior to this pregnancy, so it's like we knew. But yeah, so we weren't necessarily trying, but we weren't like not trying, and so it wasn't that big of a surprise, and I just know right off the bat now. Like I know like a day after. So we conceived this baby actually on Christmas Eve, and I know for a fact because I keep track of all of that, and I knew because within the next 48 hours I could feel the things happening, and so I just know, like, I don't know, maybe if you have had children before, you know too, like when you get pregnant you just like know. I will say this is the first pregnancy I've ever had where I have not had any sort of spotting whatsoever. So I don't know if that's a sign that my body like knows what it's doing now and I'm going to be able to breastfeed. We'll see. It's so funny, like when I had my first child, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to, like, I just like was putting it out there into the universe that I was going to have like this like overproduction of milk, and which can be really hard, I've heard. I've never gotten to experience that, but I've heard that it can be very hard. But I was like, oh, I'm going to like share my milk with women on Nextdoor and like all these apps that like are always like needing milk for their babies, and like I can't wait to be able to do that and like help and you know, give my milk to people and like help them in situations. I know how expensive formula is. Do I ever? It's like $500 a month if you buy like the expensive shit. Even if you don't buy the expensive stuff, it's expensive. But anyways, I had this whole idea, and then it did not go that way. So I feel like I messed up with my first baby and my second baby when it came to breastfeeding, and I can get into that in a different video. But I feel like I finally know what I'm doing this time around, and I feel like my body knows what it's doing, so I really hope that I can just breastfeed for as long as I want. So I'm excited about that possibility. And as far as my birth plan, oh man, Nick and I are on 2 different pages with that. And I feel like we flip-flop back and forth all the time, because after Harlow, that was terrifying for me, and I was like, thank goodness, like, we weren't at home, because she was not looking good. Like, if you saw her birth video, she was like purple and not moving and not screaming when she came out. Like, her AFGAR score was like a 0. They rate them from like 0 to 10 on like how healthy they are when they pop out. And so anyways, I keep going back and forth what I want to do, and part of me wants to just have this baby in my bedroom. I know that they are going to come out pretty quickly, and since they're my third, but I also just like, I could never forgive myself if something went wrong and I'm not near a hospital. So I really don't know. I go back and forth, so I'm not really too sure about that, but overall I've been feeling great. Everything's good, and I feel well, and I also feel like I felt the baby move already. That might sound kind of crazy since I'm only about 15 weeks. With Harlow, I felt her, I think, around 20 weeks or something like that. That's when my belly popped too, around 20, 22 weeks. And then with Wyatt, I felt him on my 17 weeks exactly. I felt him. And because I'm like seasoned now, I know what it feels like. I know that it's not gas. So I'm pretty sure I've already felt this baby like 2 weeks ago. And my doctor even asked me, she's like, have you felt the baby yet? And I was like, I'm pretty positive I have. So like the other night I was rocking Harlow and she was just like laying on my belly. I was like, you're not gonna be able to do this for much longer. And then I felt the baby because they were getting like pressed. It's really hard not to say the gender because like I know now and I'm like so anyways, I'm excited. I am very nervous also. Wyatt has been very difficult and very challenging for me lately. He is 19 months old, and I've said in a video before, but like from 8 months to like 2 years, like can kiss my ass. Like it is just a hard time. And don't get me wrong, there's good parts in there too, but I'm just gonna say it like it is. Like it's my least favorite. Like there is definitely milestones and moments in there that I like cherish and I love, and I wouldn't give it away or fast forward it if I could. But it's also the hardest because like he's not talking yet, and he says mama and a couple things, but he can't communicate as well as he wants to, and he gets really frustrated about it. And he's at that phase too where he's got teeth coming in and he's just like hanging on my clothes when I'm trying to cook dinner, and a lot of the times I'm here alone, and so I'm trying to cook dinner, and so I'm just really trying to like juggle motherhood. And it's really hard being pregnant with 2 other ones, and if you have 3, 4, 5 kids, you know this, depending on the ages. So I would say that like if I could go back and do it again, I might space them all out like 3 years, because Harlow at 2.5 is like so much easier. Like the tantrums, this is one sassy bee. But let me tell you what, she at least can wipe her own butt. For the most part, she's pretty much almost there. And she, doesn't hang on my clothes. She's a lot easier in a lot of ways, and she's very well spoken, so we can communicate very well. But I feel like I'm probably missing some stuff. I probably should have written myself an outline, but I kind of just wanted to press record and wing it and talk to you guys. So I hope you guys are doing well. Like I said, if you guys have any questions specifically, please leave them below, and I will go ahead and make a video and put those in there, because I'm sure a lot of you guys have questions. I've seen you guys in my DMs on Instagram, and there's a lot of questions. So I'm more than happy to make a video. And let me know also, just as a reminder, if you want a video with these scents in this box that I haven't opened for the hair care line. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, quickly, I will let you know that I will leave a link below in the description box. I will also pin it in a comment. But I am creating a hair care line, but I'm really just starting with shampoo and conditioner for people with thin hair. And I have lots of extensions. Like all of this is extensions. If you've seen my hair videos, you have seen what my hair looks like without extensions, and there's not much of it. So also I want to apologize for my eyelashes. My lash girl had surgery, and she had to push my appointment off a week. And usually when I go in for my lash appointments, I'm like already teetering on that edge of like, go get your fucking lashes done, bitch. Like they look crazy. So I'm a week past that. So this one got a little rougher this time. I don't really know what happened, but anyways, should probably go drink more coffee because pregnancy loves caffeine, right? Am I right? Should I go pop a Red Bull so you guys can talk shit about me in the comments? You know who you are. I also sound like I just did 5 lines of cocaine before I started this video. I did not. Okay? I did not. Oh, so what I was going to say is the hair care line. I will leave a link below if you would like to sign up to be a part of the brand, a part of creating the brand, a part of the process. And what that will prompt you to do is leave your hair problems in a comment so I can see what they are. A lot of us have the same exact problems. It's like reading the same comment a million times, but it's good. It's good to know that. And then you can put your email in there so you are like the first person to know when it launches, etc. And you can just kind of stay in the know. So I'll leave that for you there. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will catch you later. Bye.